Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today has been one of the worst days for the ODM leader Raila Odinga in his old age, following the incident that he encountered in Rift Valley when he attended the send-off service, the burial service for the late Mzee Kibor. And by the way, Senator Kipchumba Murkomen made a joke about Raila Odinga in a video that he shared on Facebook. And in his own remarks, Kipchumba Murkomen said that Raila Odinga should have told him that he's going there so that he can mobilize people for him. So meaning he did not have crowd. But it later came out that Raila Odinga chopper was stoned. Their vehicle was met with the stones in Rift Valley, walikuwa Eldorate, Uasin Gishu County. And this is what Raila Odinga shared on his Facebook page after this incident. If you allow me to read, let us go through it. A while ago today, I witnessed what should worry every Kenyan keen to protect the freedom of speech, association, and multipartyism that we fought hard and long to get. The threat came in the form of youth mobilized, armed, and paid to cause mayhem and disorder, destroy property, and even take away lives in bid to create political zones in the country. In the event that took place at Cabernet in Uasin Gishu, youth attacked my plane, destroyed the air shield with rocks that were clearly aimed at me. On my way to the plane, they had pelleted my vehicle with stones. My mistake was to attend the burial of my longtime friend, Mr. Jackson Kibor. I thank the security officers who did everything to ensure our safety. The attacks present a very dark reminder of what this country has witnessed before, particularly in the run-up to 1992 election and in 2007-2008 polls. In the run-up to August, someone seems to be assembling a ragtag band to extremist youth, radicalized by lies and handout to zone the country before pushing us into mayhem. For today's unfortunate event, I hold Uasin Gishu Governor Jackson Mandago and the Soi MP Honorable Caleb Kostan responsible. I call on the two and all leaders from the region who believe in our constitution to come out now, not later, condemn the incident and promise an end to bizarre attempt to balkanize the country into ethnic and tribal party zones ahead of August election. Despite the violence meted out on me and my team, today I remain optimistic that Kenya will hold peaceful, free, and fair election in August. Now that is Raila Odinga. But there is something Honorable Junet Mohammed posted on the same issue, and Senator Kipchumba Murkomen reacted on that. In fact, he shared what Junet Mohammed had posted, and he had some remarks for that. This is what actually Honorable Junet Mohammed posted. Today, we almost got killed in Soi constituency, Uasin Gishu County, at the burial of Mzee Jackson Kibor burial. Our chopper was completely destroyed, and we had to look for alternative means. Mid-air. Congratulations, Honorable Caleb Kostany. At William Ruto is happy now. You can see the choppers there. Now, this is how Kipchumba Murkomen reacted. Just to show you that even Kipchumba Murkomen is unapologetic to this incident. He seems like condemning the incident, but deeply he is unapologetic. This is what he wrote. The IG police must investigate this matter, arrest and charge the culprits. We cannot condone violence anywhere. As a team that has suffered violence in Kondele, Kenon, and Embakasi East, to name a few, we understand too well the dangers of glorifying and condemning violence. You see? He goes on to say, the IG police must also explain why there were only 2 police officers in the venue when protocol demand that when a person of the stature of a former prime minister and now presidential candidate is visiting, proper security must be provided, including enough security for the helicopters. Any citizen with information must assist the police to identify and apprehend the preparators. We must nip this barbaric behavior in the bud, and we must learn to be consistent and bipartisan in our condemning of such evil acts. Let's talk about bipartisan. It's mentioning Kondele. It's mentioning Embakasi East. So it tells you he's trying to compare the incident Ruto has gone through. Lakini hakuna siku nimeona chopa ya Ruto ikipigwa mawe. Now, whoever organized for this kind of incident thought that he's helping William Samoei Ruto in one way or another. But the real truth is that they are damaging William Ruto's image and the chances of leading this country. I want to explain this, but before we go deep into that, I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop a comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, for a long time, I have been saying here that in Kenya, our politics is local. In as much William Ruto want to paint that he is a national leader, I have always said that Ruto is a Kalenjin leader. So to cling to power, you will need other communities to come together with you so that you can take over power. Because if Ruto was a national leader, then Raila Chopper could have not been stoned. It could have not been destroyed. But because Ruto is a Kalenjin leader, that's why the leaders in Rift Valley were afraid for Raila entering into William Ruto's zone. That's why they organize youth, they organize goons to go and heckle Raila Odinga, to stone his car, and even pelt stone on his chopper. So the question is, who is going to benefit from this incident? Thank God Raila was not stoned. Hajaguzwa na mawe. But who is the beneficiary of this incident? Remember, in Rift Valley, we have other communities who have migrated to stay there. Kuna watu walinunua shamba, kuna watu walihamishiwa huko. We have Luya community. They are in big numbers. We have Kikuyus in Rift Valley. We have Kambas. I mean, we have even, there are so many people there. So many people. Wakisi wako huko. So these are the people, in as much, okay, we have Kalenjin who don't want to vote for Raila. But these other people can vote for him. But again, even there are Kalenjins who are willing to vote for Raila. Anyway, if there is no one who was going to vote for Raila Odinga, then Raila could have not been experienced what he has gone through today. So it is true Raila is a threat to William Ruto even in his backyard. So in as much William Ruto people are talking about condemning this incident, in one way they are glorifying because they are comparing and contrasting. Na hata mtu mwenye anachukua mawe kurusha mzee kama huyu at his age, really, before you throw that stone, do you think twice? To me, it doesn't make sense. It don't. And there's another video that this youth tried to throw stones at Raila Odinga when he was addressing the public. Watch it shortly. So generally, we have passed through issues. Raila is talking about 1992, hiyo siku kuweko. Now he's talking about 2007. Most of us saw what happened. And now, if this is a situation we are going through, kura haijapigwa, watu wa kulalamika wenye wameshindwa kura hawajaanza kulalamika, but this is exactly what is happening on the ground. So what do you anticipate from Rift Valley after the 2022 general election? It means there are people who are organizing some goons to disrupt peace in this country. And the best thing for William Samoei Ruto is to come out strong without comparing or contrasting this incident to condemn what has happened. Get back to Rift Valley and speak to his own people. And if not, then generally, it means he is behind everything. And we are seeing his allies glorifying this. So that does it mean that William Ruto used his team to organize for this thing to happen this way? But the real fact is that even Raila Odinga has earned sympathy from this. We have Kenyans who might not vote for Raila Odinga. We have undecided people right now. But when they see such incident, I think they are going to sympathize with Raila Odinga. And look on how Raila has put his post. Definitely it attracts sympathy. So in as much Ruto team would want to stop Raila Odinga, what they have done, they have just helped him to increase his popularity even in Rift Valley. I don't know what to think about this. That's my view. Very sad situation. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.